Hi guys, it's me, just Lincoln again. And every day is a brand new adventure for me at Planet Fitness in Kingston. Yes, it's true. It's sad but true that I like to go to the Planet Fitness in Kingston, New York. I go there like every 3 times a week. I like to have fun with it. Like that, meet new people there, find out new things and new exercises for myself. And today was Good Friday of all days. Let me tell you, it was a good Friday. Oh yeah, giggity giggity giggity. Because I found the jackpot. I found the weirdest item that you could ever find in a gym. And this surpasses the joy I would get if I found a box full of kittens next to a pile of unicorn manure. It was so goddamn funny, and the reaction I got from the workers there was so precious. I swear to God, it was so funny. And yes, the object that I'm talking about will be featured in the thumbnail of this video. Let's pray the Lord Jesus Christ that YouTube doesn't decide to demonetize my channel over it. Because, let me tell you, this is some funny shit. Some really funny shit. So, I like to meet people. I like to have fun with myself at the gym, setting new milestones and all that for me. Like beating the bicycle machine at the gym because it's very how should you put this, temperamental for me. Sometimes it works, sometimes I get to 10 minutes and beyond. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass for me. And I like to keep my space clean. So I like to, whenever I work out and I have, I clean the machines the best I can do. And, I see, like, if someone leaves their iPhone or their hat or whatever else, I have AirPods, whatever else, on one of the machines, I bring it up to the front desk, because I used to be a Boy Scout. So you take you can take the boy out of the Scout, but you can't take the Scout out of the boy. So, yeah, I do what's right. I bring it to the front desk, and then whoever cleans it and wants it back, they they say, hey, you got my clothing, you got my iPhone, you got my whatever else you need. I have returned phone before, and people have returned phones to me that they think that I leave it behind. So it's kind of like an honor system, if you will. So I'm over there. I'm about to do some more meditation with my little arm weights, and then with my little device thing that they use to squeeze, like at the doctor's office, for pressurizing your hand and stuff, straighten your wrists and things. So I'm over there doing that. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing that. And then all of a sudden, I go to do that. I see this thing on the bench that's in my way. It's near the end of the bench but it's where I put my feet up and stuff in a way. It's like in Indian style, cross-legged. So I'm like, does someone leave their lipstick on or lip gloss on the bench or whatever? Did it fall out of the pocket? Because I noticed there's like a keychain ring on it. So then I'm like, okay, what is this? And I'm like, no, they can't be. That can't be what it is. I thought it might be lip gloss or maybe a lighter for all I know. Something like you light cigarettes or cigars with. Like when I get close to it, I'm like, no, what the hell is this? Why would anyone think it'd be a good idea to bring that thing to the gym? But I will call a personal pleasure device as aesthetic one because there are no batteries involved in it. At least I don't think there are anyway. So I'm like, why would someone think that'd be a good idea to bring that thing to the gym, to a public space, That kind of thing should be locked up in private or in a backpack somewhere, or say, I don't know, just leave it at home. What would happen if it falls out of the pocket and on the floor and stuff? Like what happened? So I go and pick it up off the chair, put it on the floor. Yeah, I don't want to be near that thing. If it was even used, it might not have been used, but still, the stigma of being near someone's device is kind of disgusting. So I pick it up and put it on the floor. I do my meditation exercises. Nobody claimed it. Nobody claimed it. And I look at it again, and then I take a picture of it. Because it's too funny not to let go. So I did not want to keep it. I don't like the kind of thing. I don't find that stuff attractive at all. No. Besides, whoever lost it is probably missing it right now, and probably regretting even bringing it to the gym in the first place. So I thought that it might have been like kind of an expression of Hispanic heritage because of the way it's ornately designed. It looks like two handguns in the movie The Boondock Saints, All Saints Day. That'd be number 2, and it looks like that, like very festive, elaborate, like a Hispanic type cultural thing, with designs on it and stuff. So I'm like, okay. Now I'm looking around the gym and I'm thinking, who's eyeing me up? Who could this thing possibly belong to? Because I see a Spanish girl over there that's looking at me like, what the fuck do you want? What the fuck did you do? I'm like, nah, it can't be her, because I've always said this to my father, that like 95% of all the people in my gym are gay. Whether they be gay, whether they be lesbian, whether they be bisexual or transsexual. I don't care. As long as you're nice to me, you're still like a potential friend. So anyway, this just proves my theory about the people at the gym being non-straight, and they kind of clumsy about doing the such personal effects. So I figured that that's not a girl in the gym that would have something like that. Let alone let it get loose in the gym and come out of a pocket or something. No, it's not a woman in this case. Although it'd be funny if it was. But no, I think it's one of many gay men that are in the gym. I can't say who it is because I honestly don't know who it might be. Like I said, I don't give a rat's ass who item this is. So anyway, there's that. So then they take my picture of it. 1990s. No problem with it. People like to think, oh, we take a picture of something on the bench. Not knowing what it is. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring it over to the front desk. And then when I realized that's a pleasure device, I think to myself, well, this keychain must be there for a reason. Probably for easy retrieval. Because I've heard stories about this, and my aunt can back this up, that there have been people in emergency room situation where they shove something up there so hard and so fast and so far that they can't pull it out without any lubrication or laxatives or maybe a surgery or something or other. And also because it's gotta be a certain size of the but they come out under normal means. So anyway, this thing was about maybe this thick. Maybe that's maybe the width of possibly a nickel or something or other, and it quite easily fit into the palm of my hand that I closed up around it. Cause I'm not gonna show this off to everyone in the gym. I'm not gonna advertise to the people over there that I'm potentially gay, which I'm not. So anyway, so I am putting it in my hand, and they got my scooter as one that you can drive with both hands. With one hand on the other side. So it's kind of like, where you can manually move it around with both hands. And I'm pretty good with it. With right hand, and with my left hand, I'm pretty good too. So I'm always driving there, and I got this thing in the palm of my hand, making sure the key ring is the only thing that comes out of there, comes out of my hand. Because I want to make it look at the kind of a mouse or a roach or something that I got in my hand. I'm going to show it to my master, my cat master. So I'll go over there to the front desk, like I normally do. And, and I make sure to bring it to the girl in the behind the front desk, because he knows me over there, and she knows that I brought stuff in the past to the front desk, like watches, phones, parts of equipment that break down and stuff, that kind of personal items, because I won't put garbage in the garbage bin, because I'm not a garbage bitch, okay? And then they got workers to take care of that kind of thing. So I'm over there. I bring her the thing, and I told her, I bring you guys various objects, pens, clipboard, that kind of thing to appear. So Jesus, okay, what you got for me now? Because I didn't want to bring it to the guys, because the guys would probably question, is this guy mentally stable? Is he or is he gay or whatever the case is? Like, is he trying to come on to us? Whatever the case is. So I bring this thing to her. I open my hand up. I love her on the desk, and she's like, "What is that? What is that thing?" So she turned deadly white. She turned like a ghost. She looked at me with a big agape mouth, and she's, "Oh my God, you didn't, you didn't just give this to me. You didn't just give this to me, Joe." She probably thought we were gonna give her some, like another personal effect or something, like a phone or iPad or whatever else, a pen, a ring maybe, or some other piece of jewelry maybe. So she was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So then I told her, I have no idea what this is. I have no idea who this belongs to. But I just want to bring it to you so that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands, or so that it doesn't look bad on the company or whatever, the Planet Fitness brand. Because I was thinking at it, and apart from all the jokes that I would make with my father and my aunt about this, I was saying that that the person that would be missing this is really gonna miss this thing, because it looked like it was like is a personal pleasure device. So I figured that someone would probably be missing not having it with them. Probably like, "Oh crap, we're having my device." And I could just imagine someone saying to their partner, like, "Oh boy, I got some nice for you. We're gonna have a good night tonight. It'll be a good Friday for us and stuff." And then go to his bag and be like, "Oh shit, where is it? Where's my device? Where's the fun thing?" He's like, "I can't believe you forgot it again. I can't believe you lost that thing again. God damn you, I hate you. Let's break up. We need a break." But then I got into thinking, this is a public gym, okay? This is about a public gym. Children come here every day and do stuff with their parents work out. Like, what would it be like if a child were to see this? If a 10-year-old kid were to come inside the 360 room and see this on the bench where everyone can see it and touch it and stuff. Be like, "Mommy, what's that?" And you'd be like, "Oh my God, that's something that people can watch. People can use to become happy." "Oh, I'd be happy too, Mommy. Oh, I'd be happy. Let me go touch it right now. Let me go be happy." No, son. That's not for you to be happy with. That's for adult people. So I'm like, what was that person thinking by bringing that toy to the gym? It'd be like them bringing the same thing to children's playground in school. It'd be like, what the fuck? Why you gonna be bringing that to where children could see and play with it, potentially. And yes, I have seen young kids like 6, 7 years old playing in the gym. It can be a little bit of a nuisance, to be honest with you, but still, you know, why bring of all things like that? So, like I said, when I saw it, I said, jackpot. I couldn't think of a more funny thing to see at a gym other than see a marijuana pipe. Cause that would be just hilarious. That'd be the tits, like people would say. That would be just so damn funny. But yeah, I don't think anyone of you guys come up with anything else that'd be even funnier than that. But I mean, and just for shits and giggles, no pun intended, I looked up, how big of a market this type of stuff is. How big of a market is for a personal pleasure device, a goddamn keychain. How big of a market that is. You gotta be, you will be surprised at how many things of that nature are on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and probably Temu on top of that. There are just so many things on there with that are those type of things, those plugs with the keychain part on the handle part, and the devil tails and the cat tails on there, which I always thought was part of a belt system. I didn't think you go up there to anchor it. But that'd be really cute there to see a person with that at the gym with a little cat tail. Me personally, I would want to go for devil tail. The devil tail at the gym. But unlike most people, I wouldn't want to anchor it in my butt. I would want to anchor it in the back by using a belt or some kind of a tape to my ass on my pants or shorts. But that was just so funny to see that. So anyway, there were your standard bejeweled plugs, if you will. There were various lengths, girths, and shapes of them. But this is the funny part, and really disturbing part. The one that I held in my hand, and I gave to the girl that she was mortified with, that someone would actually bring that to her. And I don't know whether she was more disgusted or freaked out that I brought it to her, or that someone actually left it there by mistake or on purpose. But anyway, she was mortified. I never seen someone turn white so fast in my life. But I really hope that she doesn't end up putting a restraining order on me, because after that I saw her moving stuff around like to clean stuff, and we saw cleaning fluid into the machines and the spray bottles and stuff, and she looked like a serious worker. So I hope I didn't damage any type of relationship I might have with the girl, friendship. Membership and stuff of her, with that membership boss type thing with her. Because I was that good thing with all the members of the gym before this day. And that's why I said, that I found on the Fitband today, where I do some of my meditation and some of my exercises that you see in some of my videos and whatnot. So Yeah, I felt like telling you, if you don't believe me that I found this by accident over there, check the video camera footage. Check the eye in the sky. Because that sees all of it. That will probably even tell you who the owner was before I found it and brought it back to them. I'm sure that the owner is probably too afraid and too mortified to actually go there and claim for himself. Like, did this belong to you? Yeah, this belongs to me. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. You bet your ass it won't happen again. No pun intended, but that would just really dumb. But anyway, like I said, this thing has like the keychain portion of it, unlike how should I put the testicular end to it, if you will. Quote, the testicular end to it. But that seems like the normal way you put it in. You can pull it out. You can rip it out with the chain real quick, like a real good handle. But I have seen those type of devices where the keychain portion is actually on the end. We put it up there. I'm like, ow. Why would they design something like that for that? You know, they put like a narrow tip to it, but then they have that big ass shaving on the end of it. It's like, why? And then you see a double row things with that were narrow to point like it should be, but then they also have like a cute little heart shape cut out of it. That's really fucking adorable. It really shows how much love you gotta put into it to enjoy that kind of thing. But I'm not gonna get into that because I don't want to do it. I want to imagine it for myself. But it's really funny. Anyway, I want you guys to put in the comment section below what your top pick for the weirdest object you ever found in a public space, and you returned it to the management of that establishment, whether it be a library or a gym or something else. And I want you to put down what their reaction is to you bringing it to them. Needless to say, as disgusting as some of my jokes are, there's no joke here. Right after I turned it in, and she was disgusted by it, and probably me too. I marched to the restroom and washed my hands all good and clean. And I washed the handlebars on my scooter too, because I don't want to think about any type of diseases I could gotten by touching this thing, or any type of yeah. I don't want to think about that. It was dry though. I'll give it that. So it was dry. So it might be fresh bought from the store that was like 5 minutes away from the gym, a sex shop. It's so just the thought of someone actually using that thing or potentially using that thing in the gym itself, in one of the shower rooms or whatever. Just ew. I don't want to think about that. But you know, it's funny. I said to my friend, I said, yeah, you'll never guess what I saw. When I got in the gym and I brought the front desk there. What? What did you say there? And I showed him a picture of it, and I said, well, it was a personal pleasure device with no batteries. I said to him, but he said, no, Joe, it doesn't look like that at all. And I said to my friend at the gym there, I said, guess what I found? And she said, beside me. So then I showed her the picture, and she was over there laughing her ass off with like 4 or 5 different happy faces that were tearing, and were like, yeah, she knows what that is. She knows precisely what that is. It was a personal massager. I know, it was a personal massager. So anyway, I was like, the fuck? It was just so many questions, so hilarious. And that was my Good Friday for 2025. And I thank you for watching the video on that. Even she said that the person that lost it is probably missing it right about now. And probably wish that they kept it in a different pocket on the jacket or something, because they were, you lose your car keys, that's one thing. You lose your iPhone, that's something else. But this is a whole nother level of being a personal item that you might lose, and it's a very scary to come out as being, someone that likes that kind of stuff. Like, like that kind of stuff. Leave it at that. But that was just so funny, so hilarious. And if I get yelled at by somebody at the gym, when I higher ups for it, I'll say, and look at me, it's not my fault. Someone left that device on the floor there, on the bench there. I was just thinking about what other people would think. I'm saving your ass at Planet Fitness, Because if a child were to see that and bring it to their parents, that'd be a public relations nightmare for you guys. That'd be a nightmare. That'd be like, you let someone see a personal device of a gay person in there. You're fired. I don't want to see it, because as much as they like to bitch at me for talking to people and, saying, I like your outfit, I like your hair, I like this, I like that. This is a little more serious than that. A little more serious than that. More of a serious crime, if you will. To see someone with a device like this, being just there, just saying hello to everyone, where I think that stuff should be kept private. I hope that they throw the book at this person, for whatever rules or infractions that they might have against this stuff. Because one of the things about Planet Fitness is that it's judgment free. It doesn't say anything about being consequence free. Well, yeah, that stuff should be kept in private time, in your home, not in the back room of a gym, an unpublic gym that anybody can access. Kids, adults, old people, disabled, bisexual, straight people, lesbian, gay, whatever else. And, that was a very weird day. A very funny day, too. And I thank you for watching my experience for what happened during this. And I will put this image on my other YouTube channel. And we'll see if censor's on there. Complaining about it. If not, I'll put on this thumbnail for this video. But yeah, I will be putting it on it. It's gonna create a conflict with my YouTube channel. So anyway, I thank you for watching my video again. For Good Friday for 2025. And yeah, I am gonna be doing another thing on the Bible Media series. Among some Alpha 420. Yay for that! So you gotta look forward to that. It's just really funny with like the gold bond of all funniness. I've been labeled as a pain in the ass by certain people, but to see something that can actually be a pain in the ass was actually really funny to me. So, if you guys like what you see here and you want to see more of my videos and such, you can always like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also call me or text me for any type of future content on my videos by calling or texting me at 631-707-3707. Or if you want, you can always follow me on Twitter or X if you prefer at PNelstrom_Pro. And if you want, you can always get my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. Now, I salute all you gym goers, all you people who like exploring other types of personal pleasure, and the important here, I support that. I support all sexual freedom, but only if you keep it to within your home. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants to imagine that in public. Nobody wants to pick up your items. I felt like putting in the thing whenever they pick up an item like la da 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 da, like just over that. Nobody wants to see your items. Nobody wants to see your paraphernalia. Nobody wants to imagine certain acts going on in a bathroom or a back room in the gym or in school or wherever. Hell, there are people over there that are underage that can see that and get ideas. That's not cool, bro. That's way not cool. So yeah, peace out, my brothers and sisters. And just by seeing that alone made me definitely want to double wash all the gym equipment and seats at the gym, because you never know whose butt touched those seats. You never know what other items they touched before touching the equipment either. So that's just a little piece of food for thought for everyone that's waiting and watching. Peace out, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you in the next video, all you girls and guys in Ancient Land. Toodaloo. Bye bye, sayonara, arrivederci, and ciao ciao.